Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you guys very much for joining me for this tarot read. All right, collective, I see we still got lots of discussion going on about the animal totems. Tori's tackle, you got like half my bloody deck. In those animal totems, I don't think we got that kind of time to pull every card for it. But definitely when you're seeing a certain animal, I know I had somebody ask about how do you know when something is your animal totem? How do you know? Well, you see certain signs. You'll be seeing an animal that's maybe unusual to your area, or it just stands out to you and your intuition calls your attention to it. Maybe its behavior is odd. I'll tell you, this past summer, I was driving to my sister's. We were about 35 minutes away or so down the highway. And it was a little bit later in the day, so the sun was a bit lower. And I came to a hill. And so at the top of the hill, the sun was shining up behind it. And I could see this big, dark figure. And as I got closer, it was a moose. It was a moose just standing in the road. This moose was there for me to see for a reason. And they represent wisdom and having faith and confidence in your power. They're very big, powerful animals. And they don't feel the need to hurry along because they're confident in their power and they're very tall. And it sort of gives them that higher point of view. And that's where that wisdom comes from. So at that moment in time, that was the animal that I needed to see because it was delivering me a message. And this is how you're going to know too. You're going to see something. It's going to very much stand out to you. And it's just going to feel right. Also, if they're coming in your dreams, like Patricia having the dreams of the sea turtles, visions like I saw the sea turtle when I was trying to fall asleep, you're just going to know. And like S. Hamill was having visions of the dragon too. You know, and there was the person who is Hawks. Hawks is that's their messenger. That's what they see most often. And as they were texting it, a hawk was screeching at them. That's absolutely that affirmation. So that's how you're going to know too, is that odd behavior from that animal at just that moment to call your attention to it. And it's just meant for you. I keep it all coming, guys. Patricia, I like your comment about being like Ace Ventura too, and you got all the animals around. Oh my God, I almost died laughing. That was a gooder. Let's go ahead and get started with your tarot read today, guys. We're going to use the infinite energy cards to get going, and we'll see what's going on with the collective. What does the collective need to hear from the universe and from spirit today? What's the message that needs to come forward for you guys? Interesting. Hope and dark matter. Hope is the only thing that's stronger than fear. I want to know what this is all about. Hope forever tells us that tomorrow will be better. I do feel a lot of optimism in this. I don't know if this is something that somebody is struggling with, and this is spirit coming forward saying, hey, there's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. Things can always be better. Keep having hope. Dark matter. Dark matter is love. It's the attracting force. Dark matter is also, it's kind of like the unknown. And I do get pulled back to hope, I gotta tell you. You don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. We never know what's coming tomorrow. Okay, some of us might have premonition dreams or whatever. At the end of the day, we don't really know how things are going to play out for us. We don't. And that's part of hope too. It absolutely is, if you really think about it. Because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. It might bring some absolutely beautiful surprise to you. It might bring some beautiful gift from the universe. You don't know. I would love to know what this read is getting to. What's going on here? Please, Spirit, can you bring us some more? I need some more clarity on this. That little guy went to the side and I got told he had to come up too. Let's see what we got. Gravity. There's gravity and wisdom. I keep feeling in this card, I gotta tell you, to stay grounded. To stay grounded. I keep feeling floating away in thoughts or worries. I don't know if it's like what could go wrong or thinking about negative possibilities for the future. I'm getting a distinct vibe now, and we're probably going to find it in more of our cards, that intentions are going to be talked about in this read, and setting your intentions very carefully. Our intentions actually do dictate the energy that we send out into the universe, and that does tend to be like our karma. The energy that we send out, we wind up receiving in as well. So if we're sending out sort of the more negative energy, let's face it, and kind of that ho-hum energy, and nothing's going to work out, we may find that we don't get a lot of positivity back, or we don't get a lot of opportunity back because we're not really allowing space for it. We've already almost decided that things are not going to work out. So there's kind of this need for this radical openness and this optimism. I know it sounds just corny as hell, but I do believe it's true. I do believe it ties into our energy. It ties into what we get back. So we got the positivity card next. Whoever is happy will make others happy too. You know, it's like that contagious smile. I like somebody smiling at you and it kind of makes you smile back. And you don't really know why. It's that effect, the energy that we send out. It does affect the people around us. It affects the situations around us. Like I said, I had this feeling we're going to be talking about intentions in this read. Happy again. We're talking about happy. The best way to make children good is to make them happy. When you start the day with a smile, anything can happen. These cards are all going in one direction, I got to tell you. So I don't know what it is you guys are struggling with or the setback that you're having, but you are very much getting encouraged at this moment in time through the cards, through tarot, through spirit, to stay optimistic and to sort of shift that view of things. Things will work out. Things will work out. Envy. They're not jealous of what you have. They're jealous of what they can't have. I want to know where envy sits. I want to know where envy sits, because it doesn't feel like, I'll tell you guys if I feel like it's tied to your energy and you got to kind of like chill out and focus more on what you got going on. I don't feel like this is your energy though. I'm feeling like this is something outside of you. Envy, envy, envy. I want to know where envy sits. Savannah. Formal learning is walking through the zoo, and formal learning is walking through this, is a walk through the savannah. Interesting. Lions don't dream of hunting. They just do it. They just do it. That is setting intentions again, right? Instead of just sitting around thinking about things, taking action towards whatever you want your goals to be. I keep feeling like this thing of like it's going to work out. And like needing to just believe it's going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. I'm going to be able to find success. If I just keep moving in this direction, I will get to where I need to go. I will get to where I need to go. I also got told very distinctly, this envy card and it does speak to other energies around you, needs to be ignored. Okay, I don't know if somebody's kicking up drama for you, or somebody's stressing you out, and that's part of what's going on with sort of bringing the negativity in. Maybe somebody's trying to work to sabotage whatever it is you're doing, or it feels like somebody's trying to do that. I keep feeling like we just need to ignore that piece of things. We can't control what other people do, but we can control our own piece of the journey. Staying positive, staying focused, moving forward towards our dreams. Uranus. And Uranus is about radical change. See, what we put into the universe, we get back like an echo. That's exactly what the cards have been saying. That's exactly the vibe that I've been getting. Set your intentions carefully. So this crap that's going on with envy, that you're dealing with envy, with whatever that energy is, and it might be multiple energies for some of you, that is actually changing the energy that you're sending out into the universe because you're putting negative energy into it. As I just keep feeling like we need to cut that shit off. We need to cut it off. We need to ignore it like it doesn't exist and focus in on what we're doing and focus on keeping our energy balanced. I got told this to sacrifice when I pulled this card. And this also ties into envy. So this might not necessarily be like sacrificing connections or whatever around you, but it might be sacrificing the attention that you're giving to that. Because I keep feeling like this is something that needs to get cut off. This is something that's an energy drain. Whatever these energies are that envy represents, this is an energy drain. This is no good for you. This is taking away from your journey. It's changing your energy. It's putting you in sort of a more negative state of mind, and it's becoming like a block. We need to get rid of that block so that we can open up our path forward and allow something to come in, right? Because there's no space for something to come in if it's taken up by this garbage over here. And that's why it's so important to be able to let that piece of things go. Death. You know what? I like the death cards in all of these tarot decks, because death doesn't just mean dying. Okay, death is like rebirth, right? It's a transformation. It's a transformation. Energy cannot be destroyed. Okay, it doesn't get created, it doesn't get destroyed, it just transforms and changes form. That's all. That's all death is. It's transformation. So whenever you get those death cards that speak of something coming to an end, they're just speaking of a new beginning. They're speaking of transformation. See, every end is the beginning of something else. Exactly. Change is the constant. It is a constant in life. The signal for rebirth. The egg of the phoenix. It's like you're getting encouraged to do this change. And from what I can see in the cards, especially with this death one coming forward, says that it will make a change in what manifests around you. You will actually see it make a physical change in what goes on around you. Infancy. I keep feeling like this is a piece of your journey too. Like we got toddlerhood here. I'm going to move my little stone. We got toddlerhood, we have infancy here. I keep feeling like this is like growth and transformation. So it's not necessarily speaking to little children or speaking to a newborn baby, but I do see transition and I do see growing and I do see lessons learned behind it, which, I mean, really, let's face it, that's what that's all about, right? When little ones come along, we're all there at one point in time. We all start out being fresh and being new, and we have to learn everything from the ground up. And life never changes. Life is always about learning. There's always new lessons coming forward. And it's like, this is a chance to start a new chapter. This is a chance to learn a little bit more. Okay, we're going to learn a little bit more now about our energy and how our energy affects what we get around us. This is a new lesson learned, a new page turned over, a new leaf. And here we go with a new chapter now, with a better understanding of the world and a better understanding of the universe. And that's what ascending is all about too, guys, is just learning those lessons. It's learning those lessons and finding a better form of yourself or a better way of being in the universe. And Venus is all about beauty. There are so many beautiful stars in the sky, so many beautiful things winking at you. But when Venus comes out, all others are waned. They are pushed to the background. I gotta tell you, I keep feeling like there are opportunities, there are positivities around you. But it's like you're missing them or you're not able to see them because of this garbage that you're dealing with over here that's just weighing heavy and turning into a block. Keep feeling like removing this block allows you to see other opportunities, other avenues, other bits of beauty. This is important for you. I don't know what it is you guys are working towards, that this envy is coming into, these other energies are really blocking you. You give way too much energy to these people. Way too much energy to whoever that envy card represents. And it might be one, it might be multiple people. It's too much though. It's too much and it's taking away from what you're trying to do here. Adolescence. Exactly. See, we got infancy, toddlerhood, adolescence. It's like we're moving through that transition of growing. We're learning lessons as we go. We're evolving as we go. And kindness. Kindness begins with knowing that we all struggle. Interesting. I want to know where those ones... Be kind everywhere possible. It is always possible. You know what? And I don't feel like that's just to other energies. I feel like that's also to yourself. I don't know if you're getting really hard on yourself too about something. And it does tie into maybe this energy or this envy. And maybe what other people are achieving, or people are stopping you from achieving, and maybe, I don't want to say wanting to retaliate, because I really don't get that vibe in the cards, but I get that it's like you're pissed off. I get that it's like making you angry. It's weighing heavy on you. I just think you're giving these people too much energy. That's what it feels like, giving it too much attention, giving it too much energy. And the only one it seems to affect is you, and it's affecting you in a negative way. Adulthood. I'm going to tell you, that pretty much sums up adulthood right there. We spend our whole childhood wanting to grow up faster, but we spend our whole adult life wanting to go back to simplicity of being a kid again. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Absolutely. And you know what? I keep feeling in that too, becoming who you really are, is finding out what matters most to you and your inner values, and then setting all of this aside, these other energies, whatever these other energies are doing, whatever they're saying or squawking at you, and just putting that aside and focusing in on becoming the best form of yourself, on achieving the goals that are important to you, on living the life that's important to you. Be kinder to yourself too. And I keep feeling like that's really important. So I don't know what's going on with this. Definitely with kind of that negative energy weighing on you, it does have an impact on you. And it does tie into being kinder to yourself and releasing that so that it doesn't weigh you down or hold you back or become a block. Imagination. I keep feeling dreaming in this, like, and not even like physically dreaming, but like your dreams, your goals. Putting more energy into this, into the imagination side of things, rather than the worry. Rather than maybe pettiness or arguments or whatever's going on over here. It's like redirecting energy, stability. I'm going to tell you within this, if you can do this shift, and it might not be easy, and sometimes you might get sucked a little bit back over here, but if you can stay mindful and you can make this shift, I keep feeling like this is going to give you stability to grow on. This is going to help to bring a bit of balance into your life. That's going to make things a bit easier in your journey. All right, what deck are we moving on to next? Because I did get told to stop there. I'm getting pulled to the crystal deck. That's interesting. So we'll see what comes forward with these. And every crystal has a meaning. I feel like that one had to come out too. And then I did get told the word stop. So these are the only two we're going to pull from this deck today. Agates. Get back into balance. Agates are all about balance, keeping you balanced, keeping you grounded. Pink opal, be kind to yourself. I swear to God, I just finished saying that, did I not? Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Man, I'll tell you the thing too. If you need a bit of reminder about some of these lessons, getting back into balance or staying balanced so that your emotional side or the BS that's coming with this envy doesn't drag you back in, it might be a good idea to get a stone like this and just keep it in your pocket. And agates don't always come in these big beautiful slices. I do have some of them floating around that I've gotten as gifts. Where I live, they're everywhere. Agates are everywhere. So I have a lot of raw agates around for myself to help to remind me to stay balanced. I got little jars of them all over the place. And they do work for me. They do work as that reminder of staying balanced, keeping my energy balanced. So it might be a good idea to get one for yourself and just pop it in your pocket or something. And just to help to stay balanced, or if you feel like you're getting sucked back into that garbage, just touch it or hold it or keep it in your hand as that reminder to pull you back in, to get you back to grounded, to remind you of what's important. Other people's garbage is not important. Your path in life is what's important. That's too funny. Be kind to yourself and get back into balance. I'm going to tuck these guys. Actually, I got told to put them over here. So that's where I'm going to put them. And then we're going to move on to a tarot deck. I got told tarot. I'm getting pulled to the Witch's Tarot again. So we're going to clarify your read. So, Spirit, can you please give us more for the collective about what they're going through, what's going on with these other energies, something that's going to be helpful to them. 10 of Wands. You're carrying too many burdens, and they're needless burdens. That's what part of that, the envy card is all about, and other people's garbage. It's like burdens that you really don't have to carry. And whether you realize it or not, it's like you're choosing to carry them. And that's why you're getting pulled to this energy shift, this mind shift, this way of looking at things in a new light. Because it's going to help you to release those burdens and also to recognize when you're starting to pick them back up again. It kind of helps you to be mindful of the signs. Oh, I'm carrying things that don't belong to me again. I need to release those. Those aren't mine. Those aren't the important burdens. You know, the important burdens are whatever the goals are that you're trying to work towards. Those are the ones that are worth carrying. Those are the ones worth working towards. Not what other people got going on. Other people are, I don't know. It's not worth hanging on to other people's garbage, I can tell you that. We have the Magician card coming forward too. You are more powerful than you give yourself credit for, and I keep feeling in here that you are influencing the world around you. And that's why the read is coming forward about carefully setting your intentions. I knew it right from those first cards, guys, as carefully setting your intentions, because you will be surprised at what manifests around you if you can make this change for yourself. Oh yeah, well, there's your envy. There's your envy. This isn't you. This is tied to that envy card. This is tied to that envy card. This is not the nicest energy. I don't always like the King of Wands in this deck. He looks pretty smarmy. Yeah, I really don't like him. This is someone in their ego. You know what? I see the crown. I see the opulence, but it feels very fake. So I'm going to tell you this. Whoever this envy card is referring to, or the energies that this envy card is referring to, these people who are trying to cause you doubt on your journey, undermine you, sabotage you, whatever it is, they may present an image like kind of like this opulence or leadership or success or whatever. This card feels so very hollow. Okay? That tells me that whatever they're putting up and trying to show people is a front. That's not reality. It's just a front. What's really going on behind the scenes is a lot of other garbage, a lot of other drama, and not that much success. There's something else going on behind the scenes. They're not what they present themselves to be. The Fool card. I keep getting told to not believe it. Not believe what people are pretending to show you. And to not take it all at face value. Like you don't know what's going on for real with them behind the scenes. You don't know what's really going on in their life. They keep presenting like they're finding all this success. You're nothing. You're not going to make it. You're da-da-da-da-da-da. Whatever it is that you're going through and whatever it is you're trying to work towards, they don't have what it takes to get to where you're going to go. If you can believe in yourself, if you can make this energy shift, you are powerful like the magician. You will see things start to manifest in your life. These positive changes that help you along the way. Sending that positive vibe out into the universe is going to bring the positivity and opportunity back to you. If you can do this shift and be mindful and block these other energies and whatever garbage they got going on. Because they don't have, when it gets right down to it, they don't have what it really takes to find the success that you are capable of finding. They don't. They may look like they're finding a whole lot of success, but it's a front, it's a mask, it's not really what's going on. So don't get sucked into believing what other people are showing you or what other people are telling you. Yeah, there's the Empress. Because you have the power to be abundant. See, this is, she's all about personal growth too and evolution. We got infancy, childhood, adolescence, adulthood. Like that is all about personal growth. You have been learning lessons. You have been growing. You have been evolving. You have the power to bring positivity into your life. You have the power to root yourself in stability, mental and emotional and spiritual stability, so that you can manifest what it is that you're looking for. You have these abilities. I gotta tell you, not everybody chooses to ascend and to gain these abilities where they can get on top of their emotions, where they can be mindful, where they can look at things from a farther point of view to see the bigger picture and be able to evolve and find that personal growth. Not everybody gets there. Some people live their entire lives, birth to death, and they're just kind of low vibrational people. For whatever reason, that's kind of the path that they choose. That's not your path. Your path is to be higher vibrational. Your path is to ascend throughout your life, to accept the lessons that the universe is giving you and to learn them, to actively try and learn them to find your best form of self. It's like an empress journey. I keep feeling like it's over the long run. It's over the long run. So you ain't done yet. You'll have more lessons along the way, and I don't think we ever stop learning. I really don't. I think there's always something new to learn about ourselves, about the world around us, about our connection to everything around us. The Ace of Wands. I gotta tell you, it feels like a fresh start to me. It feels like a fresh start. So whatever it is you're working towards, this energy shift and this mind shift and this way of looking at things will kind of be like a fresh start for you. And it'll be, like I said, I keep feeling like it'll be a bit bumpy along the way. And you'll have to be very mindful not to get pulled back into old habits, because I I keep getting that vibe of like slipping back into it and then having to remind myself, no, that's not what's important. I need to focus on me. That's something I need to let go of. It's like an old habit, right? An old habit. But I do feel like change is absolutely possible. The Star card is all about clarity. It is also about hope, too, which was the first card from our deck. And it's funny because the number at the top of that hope card is 13. 1 is about new beginnings. 3 is about your individuality and your creative side. Together they make 4. And 4 is about stability, which we also got here. And has 33, an angel number at the top of it. I gotta tell you, like, all the cards are saying, like, this will make one hell of a change for you in your life, in the path that you're going on. You'll be surprised at what manifests if you can make this change within yourself and find this clarity. See, the moon card is kind of like that dark matter. We don't always see the secrets around us. We don't always see what the universe has in store for us, but there's no need to be afraid of it. There's no need to be afraid of the unknown, because the unknown can also be an opportunity. It doesn't have to be something big and scary that's going to go wrong. Just because we don't know what's out there, it's got to be something terrible. No. It could be something absolutely beautiful that enriches our lives. It could be that opportunity we've been waiting for. It could be getting our foot in the door in the job that we're wanting, meeting that person who we're supposed to spend our lives with, meeting a best friend. It could be an opportunity for travel, for enlightenment, for a beautiful new leg of our journey. You don't know what tomorrow holds. And just because you don't know what it is does not mean it's negative. It could be something absolutely beautiful. The Ten of Swords. With this, I do get pulled back to envy. I do have to tell you that. And I do feel like it ties into how you feel. I don't know if it's like this other energy has been treating you or what this other energy has been up to. Like, I keep getting the like behind your back or like backstabbing kind of thing. This is very negative. This does tie into this other energy and what this other energy has been up to. The thing about the Ten of Swords, though, is it can represent a disappointing ending, but something that benefits you in the long run. Kind of like a blessing in disguise. A lot of times we don't understand these until farther into our future, where we can look back and we can be like, oh, okay, so if that didn't happen, then I wouldn't be able to be where I am now. That was the thing that sent me on this path. So even though it seemed really negative and stressful at the time, it was actually a blessing because it helped to carry me forward into something absolutely awesome. Everything happens for a reason. I absolutely believe it. If these people are causing problems for you with this envy, this jealousy, their fakeness, this is happening for a reason too. It may just be to trigger another step in your personal growth and your evolution, which allows you to open up new avenues and new beginnings and allow things to come into your life and to find that stability. It's like gaining another skill, not letting other people get to you. Right? Being able to stay mindful of that so that you're not giving your energy to these fake ass people and worrying about what's going on with them, and you can funnel it back into yourself and your own personal growth and achieving and growing abundance. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Whatever they got going on is BS anyways. I just keep feeling like it's lies, it's smoke and mirrors. They're pretending to be something that they're not. So you're actually worrying about something that doesn't really exist. Because they're kind of portraying something that's like, it's an image. It's like a fake image. And that's what you're looking at. And that's what you're getting pissed off about. It's like their fake image, them being really, really fake. And fake people, let's face it, fake people always get found out. They always slip up some way or another and show that they're absolutely fake. So you really don't have to worry about everybody sees them as being genuine, because eventually everyone will see the truth. They'll see that these people are fake. You don't need to lose sleep over it. You don't need to be the one to out them. You don't need to give them your precious energy. That's better spent on yourself and achieving what you would like to achieve. Let them do their thing. Let them trip themselves up. Let them show their true colors. Everyone will see it. And that's why I feel like whatever success that they're presenting is very hollow. There's no substance, there's no stability behind it. And you have to have that solid foundation to grow something beautiful. You are capable of that solid foundation. I see in this kindness, but I see this figure, yes, she's got a cup that she's presenting, but I keep feeling like it's like you to yourself, presenting this to yourself. Hope, optimism, love, happiness. This is your stability. Focusing in on your positive emotions, being kinder to yourself, giving more to yourself, and finding that happiness. I keep feeling like you'll be surprised at the change that it makes for you. And it's funny because this Queen of Pentacles, she actually echoes a lot of the qualities of the Empress. And I can feel it in her energy now. But I'll tell you, she looks very focused. That above everything else that's going on in here, what I keep feeling from her is focused. Focused, focused. So this is that energy that is grounded. That's earth energy. It's very grounded. This is somebody who is not giving their energy to the fakes. This is somebody who doesn't give their energy to the petty crap. This is somebody who stays focused on their goals, is willing to be nurturing to things that grow her abundance, and to those who are loyal and offer loyalty and offer honesty. And that's what she offers in return. This is the energy you're being encouraged to come into and to stay focused on. There's the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups does tend to represent a lot of that emotional side of us. Emotional side. And it's like, I keep feeling like that's where a lot of the stability needs to come from too. Because this person, whoever you're dealing with, who's so negative and who's so fake, this backstabby garbage and these lies and all this crap that's going on, it is shaking up your emotional side. It gets you stressed out. It gets you mad. It gets you down on crap. It might take away some of that hope for tomorrow, or you're feeling really negative. There's a need to get on top of that, to get those emotions balanced. And to not give your emotional energy to these fake ass people. These fake people don't deserve your emotions. They don't deserve your time. They don't deserve your energy. And they're like kind of like black holes. And they just take away from everything that you're trying to achieve and everything you're trying to do. The Two of Wands. And you may have chosen a path, or you're trying to work a path, but you feel like you're waiting for some kind of opportunity. Because even in this card, I can feel like I'm blocked. I'm blocked from moving forward in the path that I've chosen. Part of that is this garbage, this energy block. This is what needs to get sorted out for you so you can take your next step forward. Is dealing with the fakery that's happening over here, not giving it your energy, unloading the burdens that are unnecessary to carry. This person wants to give you as many burdens as possible. Whoever this fake one is, they are trying to load you with burdens so much that it weighs you down that you never get off the ground again. That is what they're up to. That's why they're presenting all this fakeness. It's like they're just trying to stifle your creativity. They're trying to stifle your path. They're trying to stifle your stability and weigh you down so much that you just give up. That's what they're after. They're trying to stop you by weighing you down so much that you just give up on what you're trying to achieve. Do not give them that. They don't deserve that. You deserve to have your good path in life. You deserve to achieve what you would like to achieve. You deserve to be happy and to be focused and give to those who deserve you, including yourself. Give to yourself too. Yeah, the Eight of Cups is funny. I get pulled back to the Ace of Wands. Starting a new chapter. Starting a new chapter, the brightness of a new chapter, the optimism and the opportunity, and leaving this old piece of things behind where you let sort of other people stress you out, or you allow that to come into your life. It's like the adulthood, right? How we had all the stages: infancy, toddlerhood, adolescence, adulthood. It's time to take that next step forward in your evolution, and that's learning this life lesson. That's what's going to help you to move forward. Oh yeah, that Nine of Swords. Yeah, I keep feeling like this is like losing sleep or being stressed out. But I feel like these swords don't really exist. I see them there, but they're not real. This is part of whoever this King of Wands is representing to you. That's part of their BS and their fronting. It's like whatever they got you so stressed out about does not actually exist. It's part of the lies, and it's like, I tell you, it's doing what it's designed to do, because all their crap is designed to stress you out and make you want to stop. They're just trying to get you to believe in whatever garbage they're peddling, that person. And it's like I said, it's total BS. It's not worth your time. It's a lie. It's absolutely a lie. They're trying to blindfold you like this Eight of Swords, get you in this mind trap where you give up on your path and you stay stuck. They're trying to make it seem like it's so friggin' impossible for you to move forward. You're so weighed down with all of these burdens that you just give up. That you just give up. And Spirit's saying, that's BS. Spirit is saying, do not give them that energy. Do not give them that power. Take your power back. Believe in yourself. Give to yourself. Stay optimistic about what's coming your way. And being able to get on top of your emotions is going to give you that stability and that grounded feeling that will help you build on for the next chapter. It's going to make you a lot smarter and wiser too. I keep feeling that in the Hermit card. It's going to make you wiser. Like, I'm kind of surprised that the Hermit didn't come forward as the Hierophant. Or in this deck, I believe it's the High Priest. Because I just keep feeling wisdom in this. I feel a lot of wisdom in this. Hermit can actually represent Virgo as well. And we have had a lot of earth energy come forward. So you might be somebody who has a lot of earth energy in your chart, or who has Virgo in your chart. Four of Cups. Yeah, be choosy about who you give your emotions to. Your emotional attention. Some people are not worth your emotional attention. Some people are not worth your energy. It's better to place it where it belongs. The High Priest. The High Priestess. Where do you sit in all of this? I'm going to pull some more cards. I want more clarity on the High Priestess. I know a lot of times she speaks about sort of trusting your intuition. Sometimes she speaks to the universe. I want to know where the High Priestess sits in all of this, please, Spirit. Thank you. Those ones, and these ones needed to come out. The Ace of Cups. Okay, I got told she's speaking to the universe here in this read. This is part of you and your energy shift and the energy that you're sending out into the universe and what you wind up getting back. This Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups is part of what you're getting back when you can make this shift. This is this bright new chapter. This brings happiness. Sometimes this brings love or a new relationship. But what I see is a lot of happiness. I don't feel any heavy emotional burdens. I feel optimism in this. I feel success and moving towards success. I keep feeling like this comes from her. Is what I keep getting told. This comes from her. This is what she's giving. If this shift can happen, it's like making space, and she sees you're ready. Here you go. Here is this offering, because now you've changed your energy and you've made space for this to come into your life. The Four of Pentacles. I keep getting told the word money. Money, money. It's like somehow this ties into money. I don't know if this is somebody you're dealing with in a job. I also keep feeling here like not making as much as I would like to make. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if this person is stifling whatever success you're trying to work towards, or making it difficult to progress beyond the point that you would like to progress. But I keep feeling, I see the Four of Pentacles. He's sometimes called the Miser card, and he has a lot of different meanings. But I get the word stuck is what I get told, and it's with only Four of Pentacles. So we're kind of hanging on to where we're at, but we're not progressing beyond that, is what I keep getting told. And that's where the frustration comes from. And I keep feeling like that feeds into the negative thoughts too. So we're not making any progress. We're not moving beyond where we're at. I want to get to where I want to go. See, there's the High Priest. There's the High Priest. It's funny because I felt like the Hermit should almost be that, because I feel a lot of wisdom here in being able to understand this lesson and then being able to put it into practice too. But now that I have the High Priest, I don't feel like he's your energy. I feel like he ties into something bigger. But he also feels different. I gotta tell you, it's so funky. He feels different than the High Priestess. The High Priestess feels like the universe to me. And part of that karma and that energy of what we give out, we get back. The high priest feels more like spirit, delivering a personal message to you in this read. That's what he feels like to me. The Five of Pentacles. And see, I keep getting pulled back to like finances, or frustrated with finances and them not going the way that I'm hoping that they would like to go. And I think this King of Wands, whoever he represents to you, is somebody who's pretending he's got lots of money or he's got lots of success. But there's other shit that's going on behind the scenes. And like I said, there's no foundation there. So even if he is making some kind of success, I get told that it's short-lived. He doesn't have the staying power for long-term success. That's what Spirit's trying to help you build with all of this. Stability, solid foundation, so that what you grow will last a long time, instead of being a flash in the pan and then you're back to where you started. The Two of Cups. It does sometimes represent soul ties, a soul bond, a deep emotional relationship here. I get pulled back to Knight of Wands, King of Wands. And being careful about what other energies you give your energy to. And I keep getting told to how you view others. How you view others. So I get pulled to the message that came forward up here. And believing the front that somebody's showing you. Don't be afraid to look past that. Or don't be afraid to not give it your energy. Because you never know what's going on behind the scenes. Keep feeling like this looking past in these two figures. And being able to see a truth. And being able to see somebody's not who they say they are. Because this Knight of Wands this is game playing energy. This gets pulled back to here. As somebody who's impulsive, as somebody who's got anger shit going on too. Like I said, the true colors will always shine through. If somebody's full of it, it'll always show. In one way or another, it'll always come out and it'll always show. So choose carefully what you bother caring about, because this isn't worth it. This garbage that's going on with this other person or these other people that are coming forward like this fake King of Wands, this is not worth your time and your energy. So consider carefully where your energy is best spent. And Spirit keeps saying, on you, on your journey. That's where you're supposed to be spending it. And this lesson did come to you for a reason, because this is something that you're supposed to learn on your path of ascension, because you're somebody who's capable of finding that ascension. So the universe will bring these lessons to you to help you learn, to help you evolve, and to help you progress. So again, it's come to you for a very specific reason, because it's something that's going to help you, and it will make a change. Learning this lesson is going to remove the block and get your wheel of the year, your wheel of fortune turning again. Because it's almost like it's at a standstill until you can figure this out. This shadow side. It's kind of like a little bit of shadow work for you to do. Look within. We always have little bits and pieces that crop up along the way, or things we've been carrying for a bit too long that are worth looking into. This is one of them. Is this caring about what other people are doing or what other people are saying, or getting a little bit lost in it when other things aren't quite working for you. This being mindful of your energy is an important lesson for you to learn. Because like I said, this is your block. If you can remove this block, your wheel starts turning and we start growing the abundance again. And things start evolving and coming forward in your life. And opportunity will come forward for you. Like I said, I think you'd be surprised at the huge change that it makes by being able to do this. Like I said, I keep getting this vibe of having to be mindful. Having to be mindful, because this has become a little bit of a habit. So don't be afraid to find a piece of agate or pink opal. You can get like little stones or whatever to just carry in your pocket. Or it doesn't have to be this big humongous whatever. It can just be something small. And something that you can touch, and something that will remind you of the lesson that the universe is bringing to you for your next step in ascension. It'll keep you mindful. It'll keep you in that forward positive movement. And it'll help you to build that stability for the future. And the stability is what helps you to grow the abundance. Like I said, whoever this is, if they have some success, it's on stilts. It's on shaky ground, because they don't have a solid foundation. So whatever they have, it will not last. It won't last. Spirit is trying to prepare you for something that will last a lifetime. For something that has a solid foundation that will not crumble underneath you. And it starts with you And it starts with your emotions, your mind, and your energy. Alrighty, guys, that is your read for today. Good luck.